Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Sherman VC Firefly. It's a tier 6 British medium tank and it's located on the south spawn of Ruinberg and it's being commanded by SlyMeerkat of Philo. And he's off into action. Now the Sherman Firefly has a 17 pounder gun. You can see that box at the back. They had to fit that on so the gun could be mounted into the turret. The turret's so small and they actually had to turn the gun on its side so it would fit. Anyway, Sly's coming up to the first junction. Is there any enemy? No. Okay, so he's off and he's across. If you ever get a chance to look at it, do watch for SlyMeerkat's channel. He's got some great videos of his meerkats. He's got a pair of them named Toffee and Fudge and they are lovely animals. They're beautiful pets. Got so much character. One of the few people in the country who are qualified to look after meerkats. And he's moving forward to the centre line. Any targets up to the north? Or to the, I should say, to the east? No, not yet, but he took a bounce from that Matilda. Oh, big round into the Matilda, but he took a hit in return. 60 hit points, going after the Matilda again. 148, should get him next time. This should be it. Oh, no, he bounced. This should be able to do it. And he kills the Matilda. Okay, AMX-40, that's the French Tier 4 light tank. You can just hit it. It's a very difficult shot. So he's aiming carefully. He goes into the turret. 160 hit points. The AMX pulls back. He doesn't want to get hit again. Pulling forward. The AMX hasn't pulled into view yet. So he can't get a shot on that. Oh, no, I think he has pulled forward now. He took a shot, then pulled back. He knows now he's got to be cautious because SlyMeerkat can one-shot him if he does pull into view. He is in view, dialing in the aim, fires around in, hits the rock. He bounces around through his tracks. Pulling back. This time he's dialing in ahead. And he kills the AMX-40. That's one duck that's not going to quack anymore. Okay, what's next? Well, there's an Excelsior around the corner. And that's a British Tier 5 heavy tank, I should say. The premium version. And he can get it with one shot. Pulling round. No, he's not there. He must be further around the corner. There's a Panzer 4D. Got one shot in. Kill next shot. Yes! Got him. That's his third kill. Okay, now Excelsior. Oh, it's an M3. Puts 146 into him. Goes for the Excelsior. Kills him. 4.31 is the reload time of this 17 pounder. And there's the M3 and he kills him. That's his 5th kill. He's really racking them up now. Okay, there's a couple of tanks around this corner. It's a Dicker Max. That's a dangerous tank destroyer. And a P43 Biz. And he's being cautious about the Dicker Max. Fires around, misses. Oh, he's going to have to be careful about this. The Dicker Max has got a big gun. Gets around in. Gets the high caliber with that shot. Misses. That went over the top of the Dicker Max. Reloading. Oh, that one didn't work. Going for it again. And oh no, misses out on the kill there. The Dicker Max went down to the T14 behind him. T14's moving in. The P43 fires around in. 126. Took a round for 104 in return. But finishes off the P43 Biz. 87 hit points. So he's now got his Top Gun. He's got the high caliber and the Top Gun. He's now looking to find the remainder of the enemy team. They've all made their way down in south of the map. So he's actually moving further south. And he's going to try and protect that Bishop if he can. Of course, the SU-8 and the Hellcat. Oh, the Hellcat's coming around here as well. And there's the Stug 3G. Now, he's still got about half his hit points left. So, 42% of it. So, he should be able to put up an effective defense. There's a T-80. That's killed. He's going for the Stug 3. Misses on that chance. Can go again. No, misses that chance. There's 4 enemy remaining. What's he doing now? Ah, okay, the enemy was seen in the north. It's a Griller and the Panzer Farfly. The Stug 3G's moving up on them. He needs to be careful. Two tanks like that. Yeah, he's just been shotgunned by the Griller. Okay, so there's two up there. And the other enemy is the T-67. And the last one is a P-2640. And that's got quite a good quite a good gun which fires high explosive, do a lot of damage. Sly's now got a win rate of 3,547, so he's really going for it in this game, and I know he's a good player. I've seen him stream. He does stream on Twitch TV, so if you want to give his channel a watch, you can see him perform. He does actually sometimes have a Meerkat cam, so you can see what his Meerkats are getting up to. But most of the time they curl up on his lap. There's the P-26. Finishes him off with one shot, but took a shell from the T-67, who happens to be behind him. 199. He's had to reverse back up against that M3 wreck. The T-67 is firing at him at the moment. He doesn't want to get another shot in his rear. There's the Griller. One round in. Can get him with the next shot. The Griller's missed. And he's dead duck. That's a Radley Walters. And there's still two enemies to go. Can he get a Pools medal? Well, we know where the Cricket, the Panzer Farfly 4B is, or otherwise known as the Cricket. Yeah, there he is. Okay, now he doesn't want to get shotgunned as he goes around the corner. That's got a 10.5 centimeter gun. Oh, one shot, he's gone. 77 hit points. The Cricket wasn't ready and didn't have the chance to get the shotgun in time. But now he's got to try and approach the enemy cap. And I think that T-67 would have relocated. There's the T-67. Yeah, he is near the cap. Okay, did relocate. He's facing the other way. And that's a Pools medal! He kills the T-67, wins the game, and picks up an additional 106 hit points. Wow, that was pretty monster. Let's have a look at the end of battle results for this one. Oh my god, it's an ace tanker for SlyMeerkat of Philo. He also picked up a Hand of God because he was damaged by 4 different enemy tanks during the battle and still survived. He picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He did get 5. A Duelist for taking down 2 enemy tanks that did damage to him during the battle. A Fire for Effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And here's the good ones. He got a Pascucci's because he took out 2 SPGs in the battle, the Griller and the Cricket. He also picked up a Pools medal for killing at least 10 of the enemy, and he did kill 10 exactly. He killed a High Caliber for doing the most damage in the battle, at least 20% of the enemy hit points. And lastly, he picked up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. That was a really monster round with the Sherman VC Firefly, and thank you so much for sending in this replay, Sly. Now, let's have a look at your total breakdown in teams. You got the most damage, 1,875 hit points. The most that the enemy could get, the T-67 that he took out at the end, was 1,803. So there wasn't that much difference between them. They were running neck for neck for the High Caliber. But Sly managed to get 10 kills, whilst the T-67 could only manage 4. And the nearest high scorer on his own team was the T-14. He only had 2 kills. But he did act as a very good distraction for that T-67, allowing Sly to put a round into his rear and finish off the battle. Sly managed a base XP of 1,182, and that's nearly, not quite, but nearly twice the XP of the T-14. A very effective round and well worthy of an ace tanker. The highest the enemy could get was that T-67, and all he could get was 454. So if we look at the detail report, well, he fired 25 rounds during that battle. He got 18 direct hits, 18 penetration, did damage of 1,875 hit points, of which 106 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits, and 6 of those were penetration. 2 were non-penetration. One of those was from from that AMX-40 who fired into his tracks. He blocked damage of 165 hit points. He spotted one enemy vehicle. He damaged 11 of the enemy team and killed 10 of them, 2/3 of the enemy team on his own. Well, not quite on his own, because he did get help from the others. He did damage assistance of 61 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 52,044 credits, and after ammunition resupply and repair, he actually had 16,669 credits left over. He received 1,773 XP, ×2 for the first victory of the day, and because the Sherman VC Firefly is a premium vehicle, he picked up an extra 532 XP, meaning he took away 4,078 experience points altogether. Now, this is a particularly good replay and an example of Sly's average play. He is that good a player. But if you do intend to buy a Sherman VC Firefly, and they are pretty good as a medium tank, you might not be able to recreate exactly Sly's battle, because he does have a lot of experience, and therefore he does have the advantage of many hours, in fact years of play. So well done to SlyMeerkat of Philo. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.